Basics of ship design for damage stability. The most likely cause of sinking would be a breaching of the hull structure due to the collision. The consequences of the flooding can be minimized by subdividing the hull into compartments by watertight bulkheads. The damage stability criterion varies from ship to ship. The requirements are provided in SOLAS Chapter 2, Part 1. It may be a single compartment flooding, multi-compartment flooding, engine room flooding, etc. Under all the criteria as applicable, the vessel's margin line should not be submerged after the damage. Margin line. The margin line is an imaginary line drawn parallel to the bulkhead deck, freeboard deck of a ship at the side and not less than 3 inches, 76 millimeters, below the upper surface of that deck. Floodable length. In a ship with a continuous bulkhead deck, the floodable length at any point along the length of a ship is the ordinate representing the length of the ship that may be flooded without the margin line being submerged. The floodable length curve is obtained by vertically plotting the floodable length along the ship's length. Criterion of service. Criterion of service of the ship is calculated from the volumes of the whole ship, the machinery spaces, the accommodation spaces, and the number of passengers. Factor or subdivision. Factor of subdivision is calculated by the use of formulae. These formulae are provided in the SOLAS and must be applied to the floodable length calculations. The factor of subdivision depends on the length of the ship and the criterion of service numeral. Broadly, the factor of subdivision ensures that 1, 2, or 3 compartments must be flooded before the margin line is immersed, and ships which achieve this are called 1, 2, or 3 compartment ships. For example, a factor of subdivision equal to 1 means that the margin line should not submerge if 1 compartment is flooded, while a factor of subdivision equal to 0.5 means that the margin line should not submerge when 2 compartments are flooded. As a practice, very small ships would be expected to have 1 compartment and large passenger ships a 3 compartment standard. Permissible length. The product of the floodable length and the factor or subdivision gives the permissible length. With certain provisions concerning adjacent compartments, a compartment may not be longer than its permissible length.